Y'all. So it looks like DDG's team just released some photos to support his claims against his baby mama, Hailey Bailey. I'm going to go through the photos and text messages with y'all. Honestly, look like things is getting pretty intense, but this is what looks like what DDG was talking about all along. So in his first photo here, it looks like DDG got a cut on his thumb, which, I mean, that could have probably came from anywhere, but on to the next. Okay, y'all. So in this first text message, the gray is Hailey Bailey and the blue is DDG. You can see Hailey Bailey saying, I just thought we'd do what I wanted to do since it's Mother's Day. But if you really want to go, you can. I'll just go home and pack. And it sounds like she obviously was trying to do something for Mother's Day. But, you know, DDG, he always streaming. So he probably was, you know, trying to do something different without her, it sounds like. And then DDG responds and says, if you don't come back here, I'm gonna call the police. I don't want you to do something stupid. I'm gonna give you 5 minutes. And then he says, you have a gun. I know you took my gun. The gun has no safety. So he's warning Hailey Bailey that the gun that she supposedly took has no safety, and he's worried about her. And he's, threatening to call the police if she don't come back with the gun, and it has no safety on it. So, on to the next. All right, so in this next thread, you can see DDG saying, put it down, obviously referring to the gun. He says, that's not nothing you want to play with. Then he posts a picture of baby Halo, and he says, you're going to let him go through life without a mom. I don't know if she was referring to harming herself or what, but going through life without a mom, I mean, I don't know what else he was referring to. And then he says, I'll have to call the police. And then he says, I cannot let this happen. So it sounds like she was threatening to harm herself. That's an allegation for me. I'm not 100% sure, though, y'all. But then Hailey says, I tried calling. It's just weird. You wouldn't think to check on me. I made it, or see if we made it safely. She says, this is my point. After a day like this, the things you said to me, you are just not capable of showing any affection or love. I call and you send me the voicemail like I'm disturbing you or something like that. So, all right. So in this next thread, you can see Hailey got some attachments there from Hailey. She's saying, answer the phone, answer the phone. So she's clearly like blowing him up now. He's not answering. And she says, I'm going to try one more time. If you don't answer, it's over forever. I'm not playing, Daryl. That's it. And he says, I just want to be left alone, please. And I'm calling for help. I have a knife. So I don't know what Hailey was on. She talking about she got a knife. He telling her to put the gun down and bring him back the gun. I mean, it sounded like she was making some type of threats. Obviously, you know, people are asking, like, you know, where are those posted and things like that. Who knows? Somebody even said that this looks fake. You know, they was like, I have an iPhone 16. These look like fake messages. I don't know what y'all think. I only got like an iPhone 13, so I wouldn't know that. Let me know what y'all think. But I got one more thread here. All right, so in this last thread, you can see Hailey saying, I'm calling for help, but you don't care, do you? Okay. And then DDG responds and says, have a knife for what? Like, exactly, like, why else would she be saying she have a knife, y'all? Like, I don't know, man. Definitely seems pretty intense. These are messages that DDG's team, these are messages that DDG's team released basically on his behalf, you know, showing that, you know, he wasn't the bad guy and all of this. I know it's family drama, but, you know, it's drama nonetheless. And let me know what y'all think, man. It's going down.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, before I start this video, I would like to thank Black Slim on TikTok for this story. Man, this DDG-Hailey Bailey drama is getting worse and worse, right? First, the Johnny Depp Amber Heard situation. Then you got the Kiki Palmer and her baby's daddy situation. You got the Megan Thee Stallion, Tory Lanez, and now this. So basically, and keep in mind, Halle Bailey is a Little Mermaid. And they're going through this. Now remember, I believe, I don't know, it was a year ago, a couple of months ago, that, you know, Halle Bailey accusing DDG of abuse, you know, domestic DV. I'm going to keep it G because it's YouTube. But, you know, DV and everything, right? But then now you got DDG claiming, no, it's not me, it's her. It's Hailey. She's the one that's the violent one, not me. And you see that all the text messages that it comes out all throughout social media that Hailey Bailey is threatening to delete herself. DDG trying so hard to de-escalate the situation, calm her down a bit, and everything else. And man, this is getting crazier and crazier, right? It's like, what's going on in Black Hollywood? What is going on? Now you have celebrities, female celebrities that are abusers now to their male or counterpart. It is crazy. But I pray that hopefully things would be dying down between the two. But it's just, oh man, it's just crazy how this drama turns out. Now you see the photos of DDG's allegedly injuries that Hailey did to him, and then the text messages coming from DDG's camp or DDG's team. It's like it's like it's just crazy. Let me know what y'all think. I mean, it's just getting worse and worse between the two. And the biggest, basically the biggest loss in the situation is their son. That's the only thing that's losing in the situation is their baby son. So I hope they talked about this and giving prayers. But this is crazy. Let me know what y'all think in the comments.